into the fifth year of the Master of Public Policy program, and we have decided that we must now take it forward into more creative work. As part of this, we've decided to create the Institute for Public Policy. Of course, we have already taken note of the fact that this public policy program in the law school will concentrate upon the relationship, the interface between law and public policy. Apart from all this, the government of Karnataka also has agreed to enter into an MOU with us, which will give us opportunities to get into work in collaboration with the government of Karnataka and offer opportunities for our students.
My area of specialization has been the gig economy and specifically developments in that sector. Courses like the intellectual property rights course and the courses on competition law have allowed me to interrogate this topic with lenses that I otherwise would not have been afforded. This enables me and puts me on a strong footing for my future study and work in the sector, and I'm extremely grateful for the Institute of Public Policy's help in that.
My story has humble beginnings, so it was natural for me to pursue business management and later go on to become a stock trader. And MPP gave me an opportunity and great learning in terms of investigating those problems and understand it in terms of making policies and making it impactful for the community. So,
if anything explains my presence here, it is the power of unrealized dreams. And my dreams have been about technology and policy. At the Institute of Public Policy, I get to lay the foundation of my research and while getting a great mix of law and policy.
Here at NLS, I've been to field and done theoretical engagements in economic, social and legal lenses of studying the structural problems that we are dealing with. And so far it has been a great learning and great investigation to the problems.
And I wanted my education to not just be a specific discipline oriented. I wanted it to be more diverse in terms of the subjects that I can study, the impact that maybe I can have in the future.
Fieldwork with Foundation for Ecological Securities and Mandala was quite enhancing and knowledge building for me. I actually went deep in studying the non-timber forest produce and how people are actually living just based on the income that they derive from these produce. So all this was actually new and very enhancing, and I think it could have never been learned in a classroom environment.
After having worked in low-income schools for over 3 years, I believed a lot of existing challenges in the education sector were guided by the current policies.
While students are taught the core concepts, the core methodologies of economic analysis, the students are also encouraged to critique the dominant ideas, the dominant theories in economics from the standpoint of the interests and needs of developing countries and their populations.
So as a part of the fieldwork, I went to work with MKSS in Rajasthan, and that was absolutely brilliant because I never thought I would get to see the kind of things that I did. Also, they organized a really big dharna in Jaipur for 10 days straight. This was us asking the people what they would like to see the government do in terms of actual tangible policies, and we got a lot of response. So I think the main takeaway from that was that you also have to basically ask the people or keep in touch with ground reality, and that's important, and that's something people usually forget.
My client-led project with Action Aid was involved in understanding children's participation in urban governance, and that sort of helped me impact my understanding of democracy in India and what are the essential changes that we need to accommodate in order to ensure that the democracy that prevails is more of a participative democracy.
There's so many different ideas, actors and institutions that play a part in the policy making process. Now each of them come with their own ideological, theoretical constructs, and this is something that this course has helped me identify.
We engage through rigorous social research methods and try to give policy advice which are aligned to the constitutional values. We strongly believe possibility of politics is much higher than the technocratic approaches which typically dominate the decisions that take place in public space. We believe in people's capacity to come together and innovate solutions for the public problems which are on the rise across the globe.